play Thatch.
Yeah.
And when he made that run, bro, it was crazy on the timeline. But here we go. We're going to go and drop into it, and we're see who gets those first weapon drops.
Yeah, and we already see a bow in hand versus sword over there on the side. Blitz is trying to get into it with SnipedSox. SnipedSox gravity cancel, no good. And this double sword on the side of the red team, that's easy team combos, good damage is going to be racked up pretty fast if they can get their footing on the map. It looks like you see the blue team playing the mid stage, making it rough for them.
Yeah, absolutely. We're seeing Snipes, he did bring in, I don't know why I said Orb earlier, I'm going to be honest, he's a cannon player. You know, a little bit of nerves, a bit, pulling out that Sidra and that nice new crossover, man. It looks so good. They're trying to dominate the stage control here, and that double sword is looking pretty good against his blue team so far, but the damage is pretty even down the line. Ooh.
Yeah, very even down the line. And we do have a lot of low defense characters out here, so look at that pick up with the gravity cancel, recovery. All right, and then we got Blitz out here all alone. Snipe doesn't force the issue, wants to do the weapon starve instead. I understand he's a little damaged, so if something went wrong, he could have lost the stock too. Playing it safe auto.
Absolutely. Snipes though working over the edge guard. Let Addy get back on stage, missing with that side light and gonna get punished for it. Okay, Llama, he's known for these blasters and known for that dash. He's gonna be able to get in there. No, got caught up in that combo and is gonna go ahead and send that stock off of Snipes.
All right, Blitz still sitting out here, first stock, doing his thing. We got a lot of damage on ImLlama team combo. Just a little slight damage with the Sair attack on the end of there. Okay, nice, another Sair from Addymestic. Oh my gosh, there goes the stock on Blitz finally.
That unarmed recovery, I mean, it's so satisfying when you hit it, and now we're going to see that stock come off of Llama, and things are looking a little rough for red team. Snipes able to go ahead and get back up on stage. We saw the sweat beads come out, but survived to fight another day. Llama, though, getting some working on those blasters. Blitz going to go ahead, nice swap between both members of red team. Be able to work Snipes up to the ceiling, weapon throw to keep it out of there. But now Snipes going to try and target him in, and the down sig is going to go ahead and hit.
Yeah, it's going to be some rough stuff, right? He got some team damage with that down sig, and you see Dash low defense, and he's already on that last stock. I mean, he does end up cleaning up the stock of Addymestic, but man, he can't take too many more hits at this point, right? So Snipe is really going to have to turn up, going to have to come over there and try to take the stock off of Blitz, but Addymestic with the recovery with those battle boots to clean him up.
Man, Snipe, his biggest thought right there was to tank that stock. Oh, okay, that makes up for it. Trying to tank that stock, it kind of got out of there, but now red team's been able to pull this back a little bit. The Snipe has got to work. He's very talented on this cannon. He can make this happen, but going up against those quick weapons and with the range of boots and bow, I don't know. It's going to be a tough 1v2 situation for Snipes here. We're seeing Blitz put it on him with the the ground pound going to hit. He went for extra credit, didn't get it. SnipedSox going to come back up on stage if he can find a foothold, and he's going to get tossed back over.
Utilizing a lot of jumps, trying to get back on the stage right there. Safe movement, but at the end, making it a little rough for himself. Now, again, exhausted. All of his resources, gets a Sair to get past both players. He's got a lot of damage on Addymestic. I don't know, man. This is rough. Blitz is just sitting pretty, and the sword in hand, a nice cleanup weapon toss on the money. And that's going to be game for the blue team.
That was a clean snipe. Go ahead and finish it up with that weapon throw there at the end, going to knock him out. But, you know, that first game, especially in twos, you know, we talk about it, you know, event after event after event, you got to get that download on that first game. So we're going to see what adaptations are going to be able to be made and what Sniped and Llama are going to be able to do to try and turn this set around.
You know, looking at that first game, I feel like it was pretty even on both sides.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like that's not one of those ones where I feel like either team really collected too much data. I think you come back into the next one and we're going to have another slugfest. This game is the deciding factor because, you know, we're going to see who gets to create the lead, right? If they get to tie it up, or if the other team's going to take a lead on them, and if they take a lead, then the red team is really going to have to figure out what they're doing wrong at that point. This is where we figure out who's going to take the reins in this set.
Yeah, very important for red team to go ahead and tie this up and not let that momentum go over there to blue team. So far, though, we're seeing the pressure come out, and blue team's not messing around at all. Sweat beads off of Addymestic, but following it up, gonna push Llama off stage. Oh no, that's an early stock off Blitz. Okay, red team's got a good foothold here at the beginning of game number 2 to try and make this happen.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean, right? It's like a warm-up game. It's like I don't think they really had to make adjustments. It's just a lot of the time that last match, you didn't see Snipe do anything with the cannon. And he comes out the gate and finally gets his main weapon working. That's what we need to see more so. It's just dust off the nerves.
Yeah. And I mean, it's what it is for pretty much everybody here. This is the biggest stage in the game that we play, and that stock is going to fall off for Addymestic.
Beautiful start for the Red Team right now. They have a large lead at the moment. Blitz losing his second one in instance. We are only a minute in, and he's down to the final stop.
We see Llama about to fall off, but you got to remember that very, very low defensive match. You know, he's definitely kind of squishy out here. But Red Team, they definitely woke up, bro. Like, they dusted that first game off and coming right back into it. Snipe, now we're seeing that cannon be brought in, getting sent way up to the ceiling. They're going to be able to not have enough momentum to come back down the stage. Didn't come in to break up that signature. It's going to go ahead and connect, and the first stock finally falling off of Snipe.
One of the things I'm liking and we're seeing finally, right, is Snipe is a very high damage character, right? So he's got to be a little bit more aggressive, especially if he's got the cannon, right? I get playing a little bit more pace when you got the sword, but if he's got the cannon, why not apply pressure and force the issue on these guys? I get in 2v2s, it's a little more difficult to not hit your teammate with that weapon, but make something shake, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Communicate it, make sure he stays out the way, and you be the catalyst for your offense.
We're seeing, though, blue team, if Blitz can tank out this stock and get some good damage in. Oh, no, never mind. As soon as you say it, they take it right away from you. And now we're seeing the situation where Red Team is sitting really pretty here with a 4 stocks to 1, looking like a pretty easy GG. Try and maybe set up something a little flashy to end it out with. But Addymestic's fighting back with those gauntlets.
He's boxing, man, but it's 1v4, it's going to be really tough. Oh,
there it is.
Oh, I don't know why that signature at the end just made it seem so vicious. Like, it just looked like a nice, playful, basic combo, and then at the end, kaboosh!
Well, I mean, that speaks for that entire set. I mean, they came out to play. They were absolutely scrapping that match, and definitely tying up the set with dominating force there. Blue team's going to have to make a little adjustments, try and figure out what happened between, you know, that game and, and the second game. But you just look at the faces of these players. They are so locked in. Like, it is so serious.
It's too early in the tournament to not be locked in. Like, you get caught slipping this early, you are making your run the hardest thing you've ever seen. Because you multiply how many games you have to play by a lot if you fall into that lower bracket this early on. And nobody wants that, so they have to be locked in at this point. I mean, not that there's a point where you cannot be locked in, right? But you have to do it this early on.
All right, we are all tied up, dropping in, and we're going to see who can take that momentum back their way and who's going to have it when we go into an inevitable game number 4.
Oh, yeah, definitely. That is definitely going to happen. You got a game number 4 coming up, but right now, game number 3, cannon in hand. We see the switch for Blitz. He wants to go to that Olgram, the classic 2v2 character. Nice save on his teammate. ImLlama getting some damage every time he lands that grapple. It's going to be a long, lingering, active attack, so he's getting a punish every time. And we got the sweat beads out. Sayer after Sayer. Addymestic having a rough time. Grab bound. No, SnipedSox was not able to make it in time.
Man, no, he wasn't. Blitz, though, we're seeing a little different pep in his step. You know, it's almost like he took last game a little personal, because he is definitely laying it down here in game number 3. Edge guard situation for Blitz. See if he can hold it on. No whiffing with those axe attacks twice in a row. That Sayer's going to hit, and with a lot of momentum, going to go ahead and knock that stock off of Llama, and a Snipes to follow, and blue team, and now has the momentum back and has the lead.
Nah, you're spitting. I mean, now, you talk about Blitz. I mean, he had to take that personal, right? Because they started that game off and they hounded. They made sure he did not get to play.
They really did.
Destroyed the first 2 stocks, and he's like, you know what? Watch this. Let me pick meta, and I'm going to come holler at y'all real quick. He's doing a great job of it.
Yeah, he's definitely holding down with that Lances, being a very strong force in center stage. We're going to see Addymestic, the stocks are starting to fall off of blue team now. Finally, red team being able to get some damage on there. Blitz is not done yet, though. That recovery is going to send them up. And we're all tied up on the second stocks, but Llama is hurting as they put this team combo in on Addymestic.
Yeah, Llama's definitely hurting, and that's going to be hit quick and easy. Ooh, missed the team combo side stick, not going to land for Blitz. So we will see SnipedSox living a little bit longer on this second stock. Damage racking up quickly, though. They are not really getting any touches on these second stocks of the blue team.
No, not at all. Seeing him, Sniped have a real hard time. Oh, just in time was able to get that option to be able to get back up on stage. Sweatbeats has me a little nervous for my man here. Just go back up, try and step center stage. Oh, the signature's going to go ahead and hit and get the stock. Try to set that 2v1 situation against Blitz, trying to rack up some quick damage, but Blitz get the reversal on him. You're going to go ahead and send SnipedSox off to the right side.
Yo, the way he just chased ImLlama up into the sky, my gosh, that's terrifying. The low defense plus Lance. Lance recovery, dude, that high up. It's going to put you in a terrible spot, but he got out of there. Blitz eating a little bit of damage. Nice. Tried to get the team combo. ImLlama was not ready, but a nice setup from SnipedSox. Trying to keep them alive in this bad boy, but man, it's looking rough.
Yeah, it definitely had vision, just the dodge was there. Blue team, though, having a really good time. If they can just get just a Sair on ImLlama, and he will be gone. Actually, that should take care of it. Even off of boots is going to go ahead and get that knockout. SnipedSox all alone again. He's been here before. It didn't work out very well for him in game number 1. He's going to try and find his way back on stage. Finds a nice little route, able to get a little unarmed attack in. Ground pound coming down. He's had to throw it all out there, and he's not going to touch his step. He's not going to touch the ground again, and he is out of here. Blue team going up at 2-1.
Those two weapons are just too dominant. They cover too much space, right? So when you're moving around alone out there, dude, it's inevitable. You're getting hit.
Yeah, there's nowhere to go.
You're getting hit. There's nowhere to go. The boots are leaping around on the ground, popping long-range hitboxes. The Lance is in the air, flying around at the speed of sound. Like, what are you gonna do?
Speed of sound. you're gonna get hit. That's
you're gonna get hit, bro.
Man, we are in for it. We've got a good set building here. I mean, we kind of watched, last block, and we had some kind of one-sided sets, and we got a potential for a good game 5 to start out our block here, man.
If they pick it up, man, they got crushed that game.
Yeah.
They got crushed. So, I mean, they really got to dig deep in their bag. I hope they can't hear me because I don't want to destroy the morale, right?
Right.
Like they're listening to me. They're like, got crushed. Oh, no. I don't want to do that to them, but they really got to lock in and stay focused and get this thing going. All right, so they do have characters picked. We see this. Look, he took a deep breath. He's ready to go. These guys are going to get into this game number 5, see if they can close it out. He just took a little peek at the camera.
I know. He's like, I mean, you got to make sure you look good, you know what I'm saying? You on stream, you know what I'm saying? You know people are watching. You just got to take a look down, make sure everything looks good, make sure everything looks all right. All right, and we got to get in here for this game number 4. Blue team does have that advantage, but this whole set has been almost like a teeter-totter, man. It's been back and forth, back and forth. And we're going to see if that pattern is going to continue as we drop in here. Same map, same legends, keeping everything as it was, and we're going to drop into it.
We're just going to see if they figured out what to do with Blitz, right? That Oakland pick from Blitz really changed the dynamic of the set, and I'm telling you, he was destroying them out there. And now I'm going to see what they do with him. I see ImLlama just running clean away from him, like, no, let's jump Addymestic.
and maybe that's the plan. Maybe they're just like, you know what, just forget it. Let's just 2v1. Let's try and focus on Addy, get him out of here. Ooh, we're seeing that early stock from ImLlama come off. That thatch defense. I mean, that is just the one thing from playing that legend that he just has to deal with. It's such a low defense legend. Trying to flow back on that platform, nothing to be found except a team combo from blue team, trying to rack things up here a little bit. I don't know, it's off to a rough start for red team.
Now, I will say that's a rough start. See, booms, all right?
Right
he
back.
got the Sair on him. Okay, now, this is what I was going to say. We do have a lot more damage. After losing the first stock, they had a lot more damage this time going around. Last time, I mean, these guys were in fresh white tees, a little mustard stain maybe, right? And now, coming into these next stocks, it's tied up. This is perfectly tied up. So now they just got to just watch out, because we got that wake-up ground pound from Addymestic a minute ago, because ImLlama was not supposed to die right there. But Addymestic was at such low damage that a wake-up ground pound on the side of the stage when you're trying to edge guard, it just cleaned him up.
Oh, exactly. No, this is actually right where we should be. We talked about it, being a teeter-totter, and now everything's kind of equilibrium here. And we got this even match. Oh, Blitz coming across with the Sair off of Lance, going to get some friendly fire there. And ImLlama going to get underneath with recovery, picking him up with a neutral sig, and that is going to go ahead and take the stock off of Addymestic. And red team now has a slight advantage, trying to go ahead and confirm the stock off of Blitz.
I would have liked a side sig punish from SnipedSox right there onto Blitz. I think he would have got the stock, but he went for the downlight into the neutral air. And here we go. We got a lead for the blue team when I really think that stock could be gone. But the Sair will do the job right there. Tied game. ImLlama has to hold on here. Just don't let them pressure. Look at that. The team combo already. He's on hold damage pretty much, and it's just rough out.
And Llama and Snipe trying everything they can to keep their winner bracket drive alive here. And Addymestic putting some boots in on him here in center stage and continuing to work. He is all over Llama, will not give him a chance to do anything. Everywhere Llama goes, Addy was right there, but we're going to get the swap back over to Snipes. And that may have been a mistake as Snipe is able to put some big pressure. Ground pound coming up completely empty.
Man, Addymestic came out there playing a smart game. He said, you know what, I'm just going to harass ImLlama and not let him play this stock. And Snipe came over and said, no, get off my boy. I got something to say about that. Nice, the neutral light will get the job done. A Seer on the Snipe. Is the edge guard going to happen? No, ImLlama's there. Not going to let him do it. Oh my gosh, 2 from Blitz. Blitz on the cusp of clutching it up for his team. What do we have, ImLlama? Are you the savior? Are you going to force game number 5 here? Tries for the Sayer, no good.
Oh no!
Sweat Beast, he needed something. Okay, he gets the Sayer. This is a great opportunity. Good weapon toss. He couldn't really come out to do anything. Nice play from Blitz. All right, Blitz has the axe now. I'm talking one good banger.
I'm afraid to talk. I'm afraid. I don't want to jinx anybody in this situation. Llama now has blasters in hand. Edgeguard coming out. No, gonna get underneath him with the nair off the axe. Blitz now has the, technically the aerial advantage when it comes to acting the blasters. Llama knows it and he wants that sword. Gonna get him off with the sidelight, off of unarmed. Llama, oh, what a dodge from Blitz! Whoa! What a finish to the set, and unfortunately you can see the faces from Red Team. So unfortunate, but man, what a set, Zip. That was crazy.
Bro, that set was intense. That set was intense. I'm
at a 115, bro.
Bro.
I'm at a 115, bro.
Yo, my dude.